What's up, Credit Fam? You got Gary B here tonight. Hey, thank you for checking out this podcast. I just want you to know tonight is special. Every Sunday night is going to be mentally financial. That's my new show. But we want to get into the nitty gritty of all the mental things that are going on in our lives, all right? And financial stress could be one of them. So, hey, y'all sit back, get you a little something to drink, a little something to smoke on, and let's get some answers to this mental health thing, all right? I love you. I'll be right back. Peace. Welcome back, Credit Fam. Let's get into this episode. Starting tonight, we're going to talk about a different topic every Sunday. This Sunday, we're going to talk about what mental health and financial stress can do it to a person, all right? So, we're going to talk about coping with financial stress tonight. That's our topic for tonight. So, I want y'all to sit back, y'all enjoy this, and we're going to see what kind of stuff we can get into to try to figure out what we need to do. All of you that are listening and all you seeing and hearing this, hey, drop the comments down there in the box. Let's get this going. Let's start talking about this on Sunday. I want to know, what do y'all think causes a lot of mental stress when it comes to finances? Tell me your thoughts. What is stressing you out financially? You know what I'm saying? Is it not being able to get the money when you need it, or having the money and don't know what to do with it? Come on now. It got to be something. So, once again, I want to welcome you all tonight to my first ever episode of Mentally Financial. All right, I'm your host, Gary B. Hey, let's get into this thing, all right? So, let's talk about, how does finances impact mental health? Feeling beaten down by money worries can adversely impact the sleep, the self-esteem, and your energy levels. It can leave you feeling angry, ashamed, or fearful, full of tension and anger with the closest to you, exacerbating pain and mood swings, and it even increases your risk of depression and anxiety. That's what financial worries do to the mental. All right. Now, since this is the first show, I'm gonna just break it down real quick and throw my little story in there. Um, I It's been a long time since I've been financially stressed, but there was a time that I did not know what I was going to do when I got out of the military. So let's go back to November 2015, right before I was deciding to get out of the military. Um, I was going through a med board. They was, doing their thing. They was telling me, hey, you can get this military retirement or you can get the VA retirement. Being that I didn't have 20 years, I couldn't get both. I would have to choose between the two. Now, if you know anything about the military, first of all, you get taxed on your money. And number two, is not a lot of money, but it's okay. It's decent money. But anyway, so what was going on in my situation? Now, I'm a God fearing person, so I prayed on it. Believe me, I prayed and almost, in a sense, begged God to work out a situation for me, because there's a lot of vets out there that get zero to either 100% disability pension. Okay. Well, I was blessed to get 100% disabled, 100% disability off the rip from day one, but I wasn't sure I was going to get it. That's what my problem was. I wasn't really sure I was going to even get this money. So, starting in November, when they sent my stuff to the med board, I was nervous. I mean, I went to the VA appointments, and whew, they really put you through the ringer when it comes to giving you some money. So I went through all of the tests, the mental, the eyes, the ears, bending over, the whole 9 yards. They put you through the ringer to see if they're going to give you this money or not. Well, I wasn't sure I was going to get it. Okay. So I was nervous. So I got on my knees and I prayed, because honestly, I did not want to get another job. I really didn't. I didn't want to get no job. I was happy. If I could have got 100%, I would have been okay, basically, for the rest of my life. Like I said in other videos, as long as the government don't shut down, I would be set for the rest of my life financially. Okay. So, but not knowing if you're going to get that or not can be stressful. So I prayed a many a day and say, God, please. I mean, if I gotta go get a job, I gotta do what I gotta do. If they would have gave me the military retirement, yeah, I would have had to take it if that's what they would have gave me and not gave me a nice percentage on the VA side. So I went through it. I mean, I'm stressing. I'm really stressing. I already deal with bipolar disorder, so I already go to therapy anyway. And that's one thing I want y'all to understand: therapy does not make you crazy, and it don't mean you crazy if you go to therapy. Get help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Men, women, whoever, especially us men, especially black men. Don't be ashamed to ask for help. If any of my vet battle buddies out there, you know what I'm saying? My brothers and sisters in arms, if y'all are stressing, if y'all having problems, go to the doctor, go to the VA, get the help that's out there. Okay, that's what it's out there for. It's for us to use. So go out there and use it. But anyway, to make a long story short, I prayed. I said, God, I really don't want no other job. But if you want me to get a job, I'll get it. So we prayed and we prayed and we prayed. Boom. The decision came back. It said the Army will give you 80% disability. The VA will give you 100% disability. So I looked at how much I would make with taxes taken out from the Army or what this 100% disabled vet would get with no taxes taken out. So you know what direction I went in. Because I still got the blue ID card anyway. Now it's a different color, but it's back to the cat color, the white one. But I got the blue retired ID card anyway. I was medically retired. So I was like, well, I'm not losing anything. So I went with the VA. But yes, I was stressed. I'm telling you, when I was going to my therapist at that time, like twice a month, I was rough. It was rough. So I know financial mental stress. I do. Now, did I have enough money in my bank to probably make it 8 or 9 months? Yes, I did. I didn't have to work for at least 8 or 9 months if I had to go get a job. But I didn't want to go through that. I didn't want to. You know what I'm saying? I love the way I'm living now. Um, God is great. He blessed me, and I'm happy. You know, I know my health ain't the best, but hey, I'm hanging in there. So, with that being said, let's talk about what um, financial stress is. Okay, financial stress is a state of worry, anxiousness, or emotional tension related to money, debts, and overcoming our current expenses. Money is one of the most universal sources of stress. Okay? Money is one of the universal sources of stress. You know what I'm saying? Some people will say, well, having money, how is that stressful? Oh, believe me, having money can be stressful. Have you heard them uncles and aunties and cousins and people you never knew before coming out of the woodwork because they knew you had some money? You know what I'm saying? Think about all those people that won the lottery and no longer with us today. God rest some of their souls. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, money can be stressful, having it or not having it. Okay. So, tonight's topic, we're going to talk about coping with financial stress. All right. Feeling overwhelmed by money worries, um, whatever your circumstances, there are ways to get out of this tough economic situation. Erase the stress, erase the anxiety, and regain control of your finances. There is a way, okay? So let's talk about understanding financial stress. If you're worried about your money, you're not alone. Many of us from all over the world and from all over walks of life are having to deal with financial stress and the uncertainties at a difficult time. Whether your problems stem from loss of work, elevated debts or escalated debts, unexpected expenses, or a combination of factors, financial worry is one of the most common stressors in modern life. Even before the global pandemic, the result of economic fallout was there was a Associated Press study that shows 72% of Americans felt stress about money at least some time in their life. The recent economic difficulties mean that even more of us are now feeling and facing financial struggles and hardships. Come on now. Come on, y'all. Talk to me. Talk with me. I know I'm not the only one feeling this. You know what I'm saying? I was in the same pandemic with you. So let's stop bull crapping ourselves. I want to say another word, but I have a family friendly show. So I'm not going to say the word, but I'm getting sick and tired of us not asking for help. I'm getting sick and tired of us being ashamed to ask for help. That's why this Sunday and every Sunday is going to be very meaningful to me. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't all about just thinking credit with Gary B, but you have to start thinking about your mental. Okay? We have to start getting strong within ourselves. We need help. I have no problem asking for help. I ask my two best friends. I ask God first and foremost, my mom and my dad and my family. You know what I'm saying? And my therapist that I go to. So I'm not ashamed. And y'all can say whatever y'all want to say about me. Y'all don't have to listen to me. Y'all don't even have to follow me because I'm not ashamed to be who I am and dealing with the stuff I deal with. But if you're ashamed, then you need to be ashamed of yourself and stop blaming stuff on other people because the help is out there. You might not feel it in the beginning. You know, I get medicines I hate taking, but it does make you feel better. I would rather feel kind of sluggish over feeling depressed any day. You know, committing suicide. Have I been there? I done been there. We're not going to talk about it in this show. But anyway, I'm saying let's keep it real, everybody. Let's not bullcrap ourselves. All right. Like any other source of overwhelming stress, financial problems can take a huge toll on the mental and the physical health, your relationships, and your overall quality of life. Feeling beaten down by money worries can adversely impact your sleep, your self esteem, and your energy level, like we said earlier. It can leave you feeling angry, ashamed, or fearful, or filled with tension and anger with the closest people to you. You may result to unhealthy coping mechanisms such as drinking, abusing drugs, or gambling to try to escape your worries. Now, gambling is really crazy because you already ain't got no money, but you think you're going to take that little bit of money to make some more money to try to take care of all of your problems. But then you get there and lose everything. Now things are even worse. Now, in the worst circumstances, financial stress can even prompt suicidal thoughts or actions. But no matter how hopeful your situation may seem, there is help available, y'all. By tackling your money problems ahead, that's why people like me, financial coaches, are here. We're here to help you deal with that and get over that stress. You can find ways through your financial gruesome quagmires, okay? Easy It's easy to release the stress levels and regain control of your finances and your life. I'm telling you, it's easy to do, y'all. So, with that being said, I'm not going to push this podcast any further. I just want that to sink into your head. There's ways of coping with stress. I'm telling you, with financial stress, definitely. There's ways of dealing with it, okay? So, with that being said, I want everybody to understand that, hey, every Sunday, I want you to check out my podcast. I want you to check out this video. We're going to talk about different ways to cope with this stuff. We're going to talk about different ways to make ourselves feel better. So, all of you that can hear me and see me, leave me comments. Let me do the research for you and get you some answers. If you don't want to ask nobody else, ask me. I'm here. I will get the answers for you. I'm not a doctor, so I can't diagnose you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a counselor, not a mental health counselor, but I can find the answers and get you the help that you need. I've been there. I've been through the suicidal attempts. I've been through the depression because I deal with it every day. Being bipolar is not the easiest thing in the world to deal with, but I do it. I'm here. I'm a living testament. I'm here. People have seen me at my worst, and people have seen me at my best. I'm at my best right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to push this any further. We're already at 15 something minutes, but I want to say thank you for tuning in tonight. I want to say thank you for listening. And please listen. But like I say in all my videos, my name is Gary B. I do the research. You just got to follow. And I love you. Until the next video.